So this week was a long week. I'm sitting in my classroom in the dark. I sat in my classroom in the dark the whole entire um, seventh hour because that's my prep, and I worked on grading these like, chapter 3 lesson 1 reviews. Um, this was a long week, like a super super long week. Um, I'm trying to get out of this funk that I'm in, but it's really hard. I think I'm gonna have to like actually take like a couple days off from work so I can like reset myself or something. But welcome back to my channel. It's so exceptional, Miss Amelia. I am Miss Amelia. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications. This week I'm going to talk about accommodation modifications and really break them down, the differences between the two. Um, that's pretty much what I'm doing in this video, in this vlog. That's all I'm going to talk about is the more you know part of the more you know series. This is episode 2 in the more you know series. Me breaking down the difference between accommodations and modifications. Um, and after that, in the more you know, I'm going to talk about transition plans and the importance of those things. But yeah, join me for this vlog.
Was wagging? Is that right?
Was what?
Wagging?
Oh.
Wagging?
What? Eh. What? Ing. What? Ing. What does it sound like I'm saying when I put them different sounds together?
Wag?
What? Ing. What? Ing. What does that sound like?
Wing?
What? Do it with me. What? Air. Ing. What? Ing. What?
Where?
Where what? Ing. Where? Ing. You gotta put the ing at the end.
Wearing
Okay.
a
What is that?
cow?
Yep. Kelly, what?
Green t-shirt. Under?
Yep. Under what?
Blue jacket and a green baseball cap.
Yep.
Eddie right
It's Addie
read reach all around the
No. That's the G is silent. That's the hard one to sound out because the G is silent. It's gnarled. Yep.
gnarled tree rand
That word start with a T.
Trunk.
There you go.
Trunk. He
And pinch.
Pinch. Megan.
That'll work.
What as hard as he can.
Just say can or something else.
Could.
Okay. Not you not tired.
Oh yeah.
No, because the thing is, sir, if your mama signed this and then you said y'all didn't even read it. And instead of you playing them video games and you reading that book, this was read with you yesterday with Miss Renee and Tyrus. And you got to chapter 2. And if you would have actually read this at home instead of playing the video games and read and watching TV, and she shouldn't have signed it because y'all didn't read it. If you would have actually practiced reading this when you got in here today, you would have been able to tell me what was going on. We wouldn't have to be rereading chapters 1 through 4. We were supposed to be reading chapters 5 through 7 today, or 5 through 9, or whatever today. That's what we were supposed to do. Was the goal for you to read this. right? So I want you to now, Miss Renee gonna finish reading this with you. You need to finish this. This whole section needs to be done before the next class period you come in here. Because the next class period you come in here for you to stay on track, we got to read the next section. Because if not, you end up having to take it home for Thanksgiving break.
Why is out? That's in.
Why are you gonna fall asleep? You only read one page with me, and that was only one paragraph on that page. You're just so tired. Well, listen. If we would have maybe, I don't know, after we got out the shower, instead of playing video games or watching TV, practiced, we wouldn't have to do it. So it should make you tired reading because you're getting better at reading. So your reading books levels have increased. We have increased from the beginning of the year, preschool, kindergarten level books, and you have already, and it is only November, you are already reading chapter books on third grade, early third grade level. So you are making extremely good progress, and so we're going to continue the progress. I know you don't like to learn and you don't like to do the stuff, but you're doing a really good job and you're making extremely good progress. And the goal is for you to get out of my classroom and not need me anymore. That's my goal. By the time you guys get to high school, you don't need me anymore. That's my ultimate goal, for you guys not to need me when you leave the 8th grade. And when it's time for you to go to high school, you can just be in the regular education environment with all of your peers. So that's why I push you, and that's why I'm going to continue to push you, because I got to make sure you improve.
I have located all those classes. We got an email last week about a pair of glasses found on the bus. They just sent it to elementary. They were on those classes. So I'll get them when I go over.
Elma had her glasses on yesterday, didn't she, Miss Renee?
She must have some.
No, but you know what though? But I remember her saying that her dad do keep a whole bunch of extra pairs. So when she lose them.
Well, she was like standing right across to my board, and she said, "I lost my glasses," and I was like,
I would say yeah, but I know her dad did. She did say her dad sometimes he keep extra pairs, and so if she lose them, she have them.
I'll either bring them back. She said just drop them with you, so I'll either bring them back over later, or I'll send them with the high school kid.
Okay.
But yeah. So she's getting a new pair in December.
Yeah, she got an appointment on the 2nd to go to the eye doctor. Her daddy made her appointment.
Well, maybe those just need to stay. If she gets her new ones, her old ones.
She just keep them here at the school, so she'll just have them, put them in her little drawer right here.
Your grandmother, mom, dad still doing good.
Hello. This is your girl, Miss Amelia, with So Exceptional with Miss Amelia. I've kind of been MIA for a little while. I was starting to record for a vlog. Then I had a death in my family, majorly close death in my family. My mom. She wasn't sick or anything. So it was a major shock. I'm literally still processing it now. Before I continue the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I just got a phone call. That I gotta go pick up her death certificate from the funeral home. I know, logically, in my head, she gone. But I kind of been being in denial. This whole time. I was dreading the day that I got the phone call to tell me I gotta come pick up her death certificate, because that makes it really real. I just can't believe she gone. I haven't talked to my mama since 8 p.m. October 31st. And I haven't seen her since October 31st. Like, oh wow. This is my first week back to school. I think the last week was maybe this week. I don't know. No, last week was my first week back to school. I struggled the whole week. Um, I've been struggling this week too. I had to step outside of my classroom yesterday a couple times. Um, Today, I think my aide peeped that I was like getting emotional. So she took my student. I only had one student today because for some reason the girls didn't come show up to school this hour. And she went ahead and took him out to class. Like just as the man was telling me on the phone that I need to pick up her death certificate. I really want to go home. I don't want to be here. I feel completely and utterly lost without my mama. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to think. And every time I'm alone by myself, I cry because it's always something to make me think about my mom. It's really, really, really hard. This is probably the end of this vlog. It's real short. I think I'm going through like a depression or something. My mom died November 1st at like 1:30ish or something. Um, it hasn't even been a year yet since my brother died. And these were two people that I was like super close to. I don't know what it's like to be depressed, but I think I am. I be crying at work almost every day. I be having to leave my classroom. I came back to work. I didn't go to work for like a week at school after this first happened. I tried to go on that first day and I couldn't. I started crying. I had to leave. And I didn't go that whole week. And I've been back at work for the last 2 weeks. But I've literally been crying every single day. And it's like the little bitty stuff. And it's just like, I be just crying out of nowhere. Like, how do you go from talking or seeing to somebody every day? I haven't seen my mama in 22 days or talked to her. And I feel really lost. And I don't know what to do. I'm gonna use this as like an outlet for me because my mama was who I talked to. She's gone. So I don't know, I have nobody to talk to. People tell me like, oh, I'll be here for you, yada yada, but the only person that I ever been able to 100% fully trust with every bit of me is my mama. She was my world and she gone. So I think I'm just gonna like, and it might be like a downer, but I think I'm gonna use this as my outlet. I think I'm like super depressed. I'm not like I was like a long time ago, like 2016 or whatever. When I lived in Jonesboro, I was depressed then. I know I was depressed. People didn't know it because I just put on a happy face, but I was like super depressed then. And I had really dark thoughts in my head back then. Um, I don't think I have like no dark thoughts in my head or anything now, but like, I know this is gonna sound really fucking weird, but I understand now why. Because I used to watch that Norman Bates Hotel or Motel TV show, my mama. I understand now why Norman Bates put his mama in that freezer in that chair, and he used to go see her all the time. I really, really, really miss my mama. She wasn't sick or anything. She just, you imagine somebody not been sick or anything, and they just stop breathing, and their heart just stop, and they stop breathing, just all of a sudden out of nowhere. No sicknesses, nothing. I don't want to be without my mama. Who the fuck want to be without their mama? I just feel lost. I don't know what to do. And every time I'm by myself, I just be crying. 'Cause every little thing reminds me of my mama. I've never been the type of person to really look in the mirror for real anyway. But I really don't want to look in the mirror for real. People just don't understand how much they trigger you when they tell you, oh, you look just like your mom. She's, that's like so triggering to me. Or when they come up and hug me. I don't like hugs, but I don't want nobody to hug me because my mama was a big hugger. And anytime somebody hugged me, it just make me think about my mama, and I start crying all over again. I don't know what the hell to do without my mama. Shit. And then I feel like if I try to go to therapy, I've never thought about going to any type of therapy, but I feel like if I try to go to therapy, they're just trying to give me medication. I don't want no medication. Like, I don't know what the hell to do. Because she just left me. My brother just died last year and it hasn't been a year yet. And I was close to him. Now she gone too. Those were two people that when they hugged me, they made me feel like everything that was bad just went away. I don't have that anymore, and I just don't know what to do.